Hey everyone, today I will be doing my demonstration of the Tymo electric hair straightener, which is basically just an electric hot comb. But as you can see here, with all the extra nylon or plastic, what have you, makes it a lot safer and a little easier to work with. And it's a wonderful alternative to a flat iron, especially if you're accustomed to doing the chase method when you use the comb and the flat iron in conjunction with one another. It's a very nice item, has good weight to it. This particular model goes up to 410 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you're like me, that's the temperature that I use it on, being that I have type 4 hair. And when you crack open the box, you'll notice in addition to the straightener, you're going to get a heat glove to help protect your hands. There's also a detangler in here to help you detangle your hair once you've washed it, and a couple of hair clips as well. In addition to that, you get some instructions and promotional materials in a little velveteen bag. Here you'll notice I've already washed and dried my hair. 3/4 of it is already done, so I saved the last quarter to use in this video. So once you've dried it, and it's very important to dry your hair as straight as possible, not just with this tool, but in general, if you're straightening your hair, the drying process helps you to achieve the best results for nice straight hair. And there is a learning curve, because if you're like me, you want nice straight roots as well. It did take me a couple of times using this to really get the hang of things, so that, as I've gotten used to it, the process does go by a little bit quicker than it did initially. And you'll notice here that I did miss a piece of hair on my first go around, but I will go around and hit it one more time. Now, just to speed things up here, just to give you an idea on how it's going, you can see the transition from my hair being just blow dried and having some texture to it, coming out pretty nice and relatively bone straight. And that's how I like to wear my hair. And it does a really good job of getting your ends done. That's something else that may or may not, have a bit of a learning curve depending on your hair type. Now we'll just slow it down to regular speed so you can get a better idea on how the whole process goes. And then you can see just how textured my hair is here. Like I said, just blow dried it, but you can still see the roots really have a bit of texture to them as well. Now I find that going in from the top and maybe even coming in from the bottom also helps with getting your roots relatively straight or pretty straight. So that's kind of the thing that I've played with and I think works for me, coming in from the top as well as the bottom. And like I said, you can see how nice and straight it is. You can see the left side that I just went over versus the right side that I've yet to do. And like I said, 410 degrees Fahrenheit is what I use. Now at this point, I've finished that quarter of my head. I'm just going to take the Tymo and run it through the other parts of my head that I had pinned up to help smooth it out and get those lumps and bumps out. And this is more or less the final results. And just for reference, my hair has no product in it at this point. So it's literally washed, dried, and then I hit it with the flat iron. I'm sorry, with the Tymo. Where you want to put that part, sis? I did this when I was extremely tired, if you haven't figured that part out by now. But, yep, I am very pleased with the results that I get with the Tymo. Gets my hair nice and straight. My hair never comes out 100% bone straight, but for 410 degrees, I think this is pretty good. And finally, we're finished. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned for another video.